Traveling doesn't have to be expensive. There are many affordable countries where you can live while getting much more bang for your buck. Here are the top 10 best and cheapest countries to travel or live in. 10. Cambodia. Kicking off our list of the cheapest countries to live in worldwide is Cambodia, with an estimated cost of living of right around $800 per month. Cambodia is centrally located in Southeast Asia and is also known as Kampuchea or the Kingdom of Cambodia. Renting a small one-bedroom studio apartment in one of the cheapest cities in Cambodia, Sihanoukville, will cost you around $240 a month. The currency in Cambodia is called riel, and roughly 98% of the population practices Buddhism. While Cambodia is famous for a few attractions like the Preah Vihar, Sihanoukville, Tonle Sap, Silver Pagoda, and many more, the most popular of them is Angkor Wat, meaning City Temple. It's the most significant and largest of all Angkor temples and the top tourist attraction in Cambodia. But if you're on a tight budget and just want to explore Cambodia without spending too much, you can do so since lots of interesting sights can be seen just by walking around, visiting with Cambodians, and sampling the local cuisine. 9. Thailand. Going hot on our 9th place on this list is Thailand. No list of the best and cheapest countries in the world would be complete without a mention of Thailand. With a cost of living of $680 per month, Thailand is home to various natural environments that stretch from interior highlands to the sea. Bangkok, the capital and most populous city, sits in the heart of this tropical paradise and offers a fast-paced cosmopolitan lifestyle. Thailand is said to be home of the smallest mammal in the world, which is the Kitti's hog-nosed bat and is only about an inch long. Be careful though, as it is also said to be illegal to drive without a shirt in Thailand. The punishment includes prison time in the worst cases. Since most Thais get around on 2 wheels, tourists can also take advantage of this cost-effective mode of transportation. All you need is your passport and about $5 a day to rent a moped. Thailand has some of the best beaches in the world. Deciding which one to visit can be difficult, but that's a good problem to have. To top it off, Thailand is also among the cheapest and safest places to live in the world. 8. Malaysia. Next on our list is Malaysia, costing as little as $600 a month for basic accommodation and living expenses. Like the previous 2 countries, Malaysia is also located in Southeast Asia and borders Singapore, Thailand, Vietnam, and Indonesia. When booking accommodations, you'll be looking at spending around $209 a month for a one-bedroom apartment in one of the cheapest cities like Kota Kinabalu. Malaysia is an amazing country, known for reflecting an eclectic blend of ancient customs, traditions, and culture with a dash of modernity. The country has a lot to offer to its discerning tourists in terms of attractions like beautiful islands, beaches, quaint towns, heritage sites, and adventure spots. And you know what? In Malaysia, you can enjoy a beer for around $1.57. So if you're the type of person who loves their brew, then Malaysia should be your number 1. 7. Mexico. Why travel further than you need to when Mexico is just a short, cheap flight away for most Americans and Canadians? Mexico has something to offer everyone. Think Mayan ruins in the jungle, turquoise Caribbean waters, and laid-back beach towns on the Pacific Ocean. Oh, and have we mentioned street food yet? From tacos to tamales, ceviche to aguas frescas, the food isn't only drool-worthy but also super cheap. If you avoid tourist traps like Cancun or Playa del Carmen and opt for more local destinations like Mérida or Guanajuato, living costs can be a fraction of those in western cities. A one-bedroom apartment costs $200 to $500 per month. Street food starts from $1 per meal, and a monthly pass for local transportation starts at $16. Some tacos are as cheap as 25 cents each. Talk about Paradise City! People living in Mexico enjoy a slower pace of living. If you're moving from Western Europe, where life is often lived in a fast-paced, urgent manner, it can take a little while to adapt. But once you start taking the time to slow down and appreciate the little moments in life, you're sure to enjoy your new lifestyle. 6. Peru. If you're after a once-in-a-lifetime adventure on a budget, Peru might be the perfect country for you. Ranked as one of the cheapest countries in the world, your dollar will stretch a lot further here than in other South American countries. Hiking the Inca Trail and visiting Machu Picchu are musts for any visitor, but there are many other lesser-known gems to discover too. Living in Peru will give you plenty of time to explore the Inca Kingdom, from sand dunes to the Amazon rainforest. Peru is known for its beautiful beaches, natural diversity, rich culture, and ancient ruins, including Machu Picchu, one of the new 7 wonders of the world. And foodies, take note! Peru has been voted the world's leading culinary destination for 8 years in a row. 5. Argentina. Coming in hot at number 5 on our list is Argentina. A mere $542 a month can get a single-person accommodation and living expenses for a whole month in one of the cheapest cities in Argentina, Salta. Salta is heavy on the Argentina to Bolivia tourist circuit and a great place to touch down for a year or so as well. If you like city life with a small-town feel, you will love Salta. Parks and plazas weave throughout the town with numerous shops, restaurants, and ways to get yourself in trouble. In other words, things to do. If you're considering living in Argentina, as it's one of the cheapest countries in the world, then you'll be pleased to know that you can get a one-bedroom apartment for $100 a month or roughly $27 a night depending on the time of year. This will be located in the city of Salta. 4. Vietnam. For those wanting to live in an exotic place but don't want to spend a fortune, Vietnam is anyone's dream. It's one of the best and cheapest countries to live in for expats. Although Vietnam is still a bit of an insider tip when it comes to cheap countries in which to live and travel, there's plenty to see and do. Vietnam has stunning landscapes to explore, delicious local cuisine for foodies, and is also somewhat of an adventure travel destination. It is an astonishing mix of natural highlights and cultural diversity. The scenery ranges from jagged peaks seen from winding mountain passes down to verdant paddy fields painted in every shade of green, while the nation's long history and amazing number of ethnic minorities mean that culture vultures will find plenty to admire. 3. Nepal. The third country on our list, Nepal, is located in Southeast Asia. Nepal has a diverse geography, including fertile plains, subalpine forested hills, and 8 of the world's 10 tallest mountains, including Mount Everest. Namaste is the standard greeting in Nepal. It can mean hello, goodbye, thank you, but translates to I salute the God in you. Treat cows like you would treat your family, as they're sacred and highly respected. Cows roam all over Nepal, even in the busy city of Kathmandu. Despite the rich culture of the country, Nepal has the second lowest purchasing power of any nation on this list. For Americans looking to stretch savings in a country with dirt-cheap living expenses, however, Nepal will still be an attractive choice. It has the lowest rent of any nation surveyed, with a one-bedroom in Kathmandu priced at just $109 a month. The cost of groceries and consumer goods is also very low. Breaking the $500 a month mark, all expenses included, means it is the third cheapest country to live in worldwide. 2. Bolivia. Landing the second spot on our list is Bolivia. Bolivia is an absolute gem of a country and should definitely be considered for those looking to venture off the beaten path and discover a completely unique destination in South America. It is one of the lesser-known countries of the continent, but it is extremely rich in history and culture and has some of the most diverse landscapes. If you're into animals and you love the wildlife, then Bolivia is a place for you. It hosts an extravagant amount of wildlife in its tropical rainforests, Pantanal wetlands, and national parks. The Madidi National Park is considered to be the crown jewel. It is nearly 12,000 square miles and has an incredible array of species. Spot over 270 species of mammals, including the mysterious jaguar and the spectacled bear, 1,250 species of birds, with the interestingly named Andean cock of the rock being one of the locals, nearly 500 species of fish, over 200 different types of amphibians. There's plenty of things to do for cheap in Bolivia, like visiting the amazing Valle de la Luna in La Paz and hiking in the countryside of Copacabana. Plus, it's much more budget-friendly than Brazil for trekking through the Amazon rainforest. 1. Indonesia. The country who took number 1 spot on our list is Indonesia. Home to approximately 17,000 islands, it's the world's largest island country. Just like Bolivia, Indonesia is a haven for animal lovers as it possesses a vast number of different species. One of the most famous and also largest reptiles on the face of the earth today, the Komodo dragon, can be found on 5 Indonesian islands. They are truly fearsome, weighing up to 150 pounds and possessing toxic bites, allowing them to hunt and kill far bigger animals, even humans. Aside from this scary reptile, Indonesia has 139 volcanoes and is home to the top 3 most active volcanoes in the world. If cheap and delicious food, low cost of living, easy commute on mopeds, exotic fauna and flora, and alternates of sun and rain and beautiful beach sounds good to you, make Indonesia your #1 living destination. Thank you for watching. Watch this one next.